Welcome to Demons and Disco, a groovy D&D podcast full of some not groovy things, such as profanity, violence, and adult subjects. Viewer discretion is advised. Episode 6, let's go. Alright.
You sure it's episode 6?
Yes, I am, because we just finished recording episode 5, so get fucked.
I'm not prepared.
This might take place before or after Jacob's bit, but we'll see what happens when I edit it. Last thing that happened was you guys got into a tense situation with Nihilus Moss when you revealed that his son is alive and not dead, and also planning to kill him. You guys had a really interesting night. We got 2 werebores here. I don't know if you guys... Are you guys planning on wanting to, get rid of the curse?
I'm good with it, bro.
Not yet.
Yeah, I'm good. I think I need to look more into it, see what the others do.
Fair enough. So... You guys have till next episode, probably. Anyways, so you guys are on the way to the grave of Nihilus Moss, directed by Nihilus Moss, to confirm whether or not it's actually him. You head down about 6 blocks away to... This is very distracting.
6 blocks away.
Don't pay attention.
Yeah,
Okay.
Close your eyes. Envision it.
You head a couple blocks away, and you come to a not very green, but, dirt-covered patch of land with a large array of gravestones, all headed up by this one large mausoleum.
Ooh, interesting. He's definitely in that mausoleum.
Can I roll a perception?
Yes, and while you do that, based off what you were told by Silas, that is where he would be.
13.
13? Alright, so you're rolling perception. You don't see anyone around. It's just an empty cemetery at this point. Though it does seem fairly ornate compared to what you would expect or what you're used to from cemeteries, because you are a Golden Guard. You're used to burying dead brothers. Not actual brothers, but, people who died in the line of duty.
Yep. We're actually at the cemetery, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna...
Illusion.
Can we see the grave? Are we at the grave?
You see the mausoleum that we were told he would be in.
Oh, okay. Can I... Did he already investigate the mausoleum, or did he just kind of look around?
Perception. He was making sure there were other people.
Okay.
Is there only one entrance? Did I notice that?
I'm gonna go...
There's only one entrance that you see, but it is a fairly large area, so there might be other gates otherwhere.
We're gonna do it. Find familiar before my turn in.
Nice.
Smart.
I'm going to go...
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I've eaten
that's
twice now.
Uh-huh.
So. Yeah.
I'm going to go investigate the mausoleum.
Okay. Are you guys going with him?
Yeah, we can take it for everybody. In fairness, and Zip?
Yes.
Because he zips it and never talks.
Sure, that's why.
You two, you should keep watch out front.
Alright, I can do that.
Which one is that?
That was Infernus. That's the one that speaks.
Never talks.
He's all.
That's why.
Vow of silence? Is that what kind of monkey is? It's kind of hype, actually.
Yeah. Or he's just awkward. Like he doesn't know.
I go to Zip. I go, I respect you in your vow of silence. And I go inside.
He just looks very confused at you, and he's like, alright, whatever. Alright, homie.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, he just kind of looks over to... He looks at you with his eyebrow raised, and then he turns to Infernus. He shrugs and just goes with it.
Still does not talk, though.
Still did not talk.
We're going to leave a familiar outside his
door. See what happens. That's why he left it.
Alright, so as you guys make your way to the graveyard, you don't notice anything in particular that stands out. As you go up to the mausoleum, The very large stone doors are sealed shut. That's your immediate assessment of the situation.
Do I see any kind of mechanism locking this?
You see a door handle.
Is there a lock on it?
No.
We
I
tried.
open the door.
Okay.
Well,
As you do, a fireball comes out. Joking.
Yeah, check for traps.
No. As you open the door, nothing happens. It's just, well, you get a little bit of a gust of the dusty air kind of coming out.
Does it
Seems
smell
like things
bad?
haven't been opened in a while. I didn't hear your question.
Does it smell bad?
Wow.
It smells musty. I'm leaving that in as it was. It smells musty, but it smells like a mausoleum. It smells like a place where bodies are stored, whatever that smells like.
Smells like bodies.
I hope I'm using the right word, mausoleum. I'm pretty sure that's right.
Do I see? What do I see in the mausoleum?
So, as you open, you see 4 coffins.
4? Are they labeled? Do they have names on them?
Sorry, excuse me. You do see labels. You see names. You see Nora Moss. You see...
Nora Moss?
Yes.
Mom Moss. Mama Moss.
You see 2 other fairly worn down names. Very old. And you see Nihilus Moss.
Do I see any kind of markings indicating that it has been opened more times than the other ones?
Excuse me. Roll investigation.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
We're opening the...
8.
You know...
Plus 5 to investigation?
It looks like any other coffin. Any other burial site.
Is this just like a stone slab on a box and that's how it's sealed? Or is there like a lock
Yes.
of some kind on it?
It's a fairly like ornate engraved stone on top of a basin, I guess is the word I would use, sort of like a tub.
While they're all doing this, I'm going to start ritually casting Detect Magic.
Okay.
So it takes 10 minutes. But then they can do all their other stuff.
Okay.
Okay, well, I have a crowbar. I'm going to open this grave.
Oh, straight up? Okay, cool. Grave robbing. What do you guys
I
talk
was going
about?
to do an investigation similar to what he did, but just to hope that I could tell.
Alright, you roll that. You roll athletics to see if you can do it. Crap.
18 plus 6.
Wait, don't I also specialize in my deeds?
I forget that's magnitude.
And I'm not grave robbing. I'm just opening it to see if there's a body in it.
I would dare say.
Alright. So while you roll, you notice what looks like some scuff marks along one side as he drives his crowbar into it, creating another.
Okay. Okay.
He seems to be having difficulty.
Is the dust caked into
Oh.
that scuff mark?
The dust has there's dust settled into the scuff marks. Yeah, absolutely.
I guess it hasn't been too recent.
I don't. Fuck.
That's true.
I just saw my magical tinkering and I was thinking maybe I could just infuse this slab with clear.
What did you roll for your athletics?
Athletics 11.
Okay, that's enough. You open it with difficulty. You gotta let out a couple groans as you're trying to, as you're putting your whole body weight into the crowbar,
Yeah, my
and the
hollow
crowbar
bones.
becomes a little bent as you do it. But you do manage to open it and reveal a missing body.
Aw, snap. Is there any way we can take a picture of this? Anybody else?
If you have anything that can take a
I
picture.
draw a picture of the empty. See, look, it's empty. I told you. No, I definitely do not have anything that can take a picture.
Alright, and going off of your investigation, it looked like there hasn't been a body in here in a long time.
Relative to...
Like multiple years. There's a lot of dust built up and even a few cobwebs.
Like 12 years?
So I have magical tinkering. I can imbue a tiny non-magical object with a 6-second long recorded message. Is this just words, or can I put video
It's
on a
a
rock?
I would say since it's a recorded message, it's a verbal thing, audible.
There is nobody here.
What a static visual effect. That could
Okay.
be a picture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Can you just make it whatever, though?
It just says static visual effect.
Yeah,
By
is it
that,
no
I
different
mean
than you
that-
drawing
yeah,
something?
yeah.
You know what I
Just
mean?
like
Yeah.
me drawing something.
Like where you can just there's the
Cool.
it's like
I mean, I feel like it'd be more realistic than just a drawing for Mr. Not Charismatic.
So are you just straight up taking a selfie onto a rock right now?
Yeah. Can
He's
yeah.
like
Can I use it to
smiling.
take a picture? of
Yeah,
something?
I'd say you can take a very realistic looking thing, and it's probably going to give you some sort of bonus in convincing him.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that idea.
I'm gonna go find a rock outside and kind of hammer it into like a flat piece.
Okay.
Hey, I found this really flat rock outside.
And
the
the
words on the
chisel
back of it. Here lies my little
Yeah.
grandma. It's perfect.
Just picks up a gravestone.
They're all over the place out here.
is there something within the coffin that we could take to him?
That's grave robbing.
That
You
would
don't
show.
see anything.
We can say
It's just completely empty, aside from the dust and
Yeah.
cobwebs.
What, are you not satisfied with my rock?
Your rock will give us an advantage, but I'm not satisfied with your rolling ability.
Whoever said it had to be him rolling.
That's true. That's true.
Well,
We can make Logan.
Uh,
Actually, we
I
all
got-
have.
I got-
Logan's got the worst.
I got
That's the
really
worst
good-
idea you've had all night.
Yet Logan has
Let's
done
not get
most of our
worse.
talking.
Correct.
Well, yeah. I can't help it.
That's why he's a -1.
He just blabbers
Okay,
on
I'll help
until he stumbles upon the right.
I mean,
thing
your
to
whole
say.
thing you said was that you're just direct and blunt.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, that was us.
That would be us. Also did look at Barracks and was like, remember what we said.
Yeah. Anyways,
All right, so rapid fire. I think that's a good plan.
Cool.
Yep, I'm good with that.
Back for like
So-
10 minutes so I can see if there's any magic.
all right. As you finish casting your spell, you realize you waste your time.
Nah, it's,
There's nothing in there.
I think, really hard.
Oh, I have a gem worth 100 gold pieces. Can I identify what gem this is real quick?
Why
Sure.
do you have a gem with 100 gold pieces?
I found it on his body, I think. I don't really remember.
I don't remember either, but we'll just fucking roll for it. It's an agate. That landed sideways. It's an agate.
what?
Agate.
You got salt.
G-A-E-T.
And if anyone listening wants to argue, I decided it's an agate that might not be worth 100 gold. It might be worth less or more. I don't know.
Or
It's an agate.
It's
It's
just,
an agate.
It's an agate of the size that would be worth 100
That's
gold.
not
Precisely.
what I need.
Are you looking for a component or
These characters
something?
Get so way down.
Maybe.
Okay.
Actually, yes, technically.
Okay. Well, figure that out later.
Yeah,
So-
let's go tell Silas. Let's show him the rock.
Yeah.
All right. So you make your way back through the city. Still walking on foot. Still no vehicle.
Get ambushed.
No.
You can't
You
afford a car. I have like $30 to my name.
We got nothing to do.
How much money do you have?
You don't
just
need-
no. Just shakes his head.
That's a need to know basis.
This is an audio podcast, and I will be his.
In
Closed
Rocket
captions.
Hero, which
Oh
not much.
well. As you guys are walking back towards the casino, you can see Maria
Yep.
arguing with the guards at the front door.
Oh yeah.
I would like to go see Silas.
Why? We go up.
Is that you asking her why? You just-
Why do you need to see Silas?
because I heard about Nihilus.
Okay, lots of people saying lots of things. Why do you have to tell Silas about it?
I need to talk to him.
Do you know something about it?
I was a. There was a lot that happened.
Did this
And
have
I need-
anything to do with two bodies?
2 bodies. What?
Sokomo, can you ask the guards to let her in with us? We need to speak with her.
Mr. Charismatic.
Mr. Plus.
Gentlemen,
You
what
only
seems
have
to be
a
the
plus
problem? Why can't my friend?
She can enter as long as she removes her weapons.
At a time like this, gentlemen, do you think that's necessary?
Daylight? Yes. We're vampires.
Daylight.
We're kind of in a bad situation here.
Sir, don't you make an exception? That's a order, not a recommendation.
Are you rolling?
Roll persuasion with disadvantage.
What? I think that's intimidation.
Or-
That's an intimidation, bro.
I don't think it matters.
It doesn't matter. Alright, so first one.
Whichever one you want to do.
Okay.
Whichever one has a higher
We're gonna
plus.
go with persuasion because I'm at a +3. What the?
Should have rolled the actual die.
Should roll the actual. Of course, I rolled a natural 20, but then I also had a 6.
I said disadvantage, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he just kind of looks at you. I don't rightly fucking like your tone, lad.
Can I do a minor illusion to try to intimidate him again?
Oh, this is going to go
I'm
terribly.
gonna slap the
if
shit
there's
out
one
of him.
thing I know about gambling, is to always double down.
It always doubles.
You can fucking try. What are you going to
A
illusion?
minor illusion. A screech that I had previously intimidated.
You're gonna use the boar screech.
Boar screech at these men to show them my power, and it goes like this.
He's gonna mind
It's like that.
Hold on. I gotta roll something real quick. We're gonna try that again. I don't know why I'm rolling again. I get to decide if it just fucking happens. I am God. Okay. Well, now I'm gonna roll one other thing. Roll your intimidation. You've got pretty good chances here. I shouldn't have said that, should I?
Yeah, 4.
Plus.
That's
It's 3
Oh,
plus
no.
1.
So the guard. I don't like your fucking tone, you little shit. I'm not even thinking I should let you in. And at that moment, the door burst open. What the hell do you think you're doing?
Thank God.
Silas walks out.
No, thanks, Silas, not God.
Thank Dawn.
No one should be
Thank God.
thanking me for anything. You, he points at Sakuma, are creating problems. You, he points to Maria, should not be making problems for all of us right now. We're trying to fucking survive the night. And then he turns to the guard. And you should be talking to me before you make any decisions about someone trying to see me specifically.
It's worth it
Let them in and shut the fuck up.
with our weapons. Sure.
Yes.
Woohoo!
If they cause any problems, I'll deal with them myself.
Zarde, can you show Silas the rock?
Oh yeah, the rock. We went to go visit.
Are you going inside first, or are you doing this as you're
No,
walking with
as
him?
we're going inside, as we're going with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
As we're
let's do it
walking.
when we get inside because I'm telling
Yeah.
you, there's.
I think the scene fits better if we're like walking in.
Dude,
We're
I'm
like,
telling
so
you,
we visited your
telling you.
brothers.
That's gonna come back to bite us, man. Let's get inside. Let's sit down, just with Silas, and show him the rock.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good with me.
Okay.
yeah.
Marie's
Okay.
So he brings you back with Maria to a private lounge where it is just the few of you. It's a little misty in there. Setting some atmosphere. Light blue light, it's real nice in there. It's got some like red velvet fucking pillows all around on these couches. Anyways,
So we visited your brother's mausoleum.
okay.
We did not find a body in there. And I
In where? It's a mausoleum with multiple people, but
in Nihilus's grave.
okay.
We didn't have to dig anything up, so I just peeled the slab back a little bit. And here, I hand him the rock, is, I guess, proof that there was nothing in that grave. I have a certain affinity for magical tinkering, so this should provide evidence.
Yes, I've seen the small one, the male small one. That would be you, Mr. Skull Mask. I've seen you this magic before, so I'm not too terribly disinclined to believe you. You roll your persuasion.
With advantage?
Yeah, with advantage.
Said persuasion?
Yeah.
18.
All right. Well, this is certainly not the news I was hoping for. Though I suppose it's better than not knowing. And Maria, what the hell are you doing here? And she kind of has been sitting in the back. Didn't really go much further than the door. Silas, I heard about your brother and I had to check in on you. Though I suppose it seems you've made some friends. I'm glad to see that. She looks to you guys. Yes, point to your shelf. Logan pointed to himself. No one else did anything. Well, closed captions here.
What should we do next, Silas?
I don't know how much there is to do. Aside from prepare for tonight. It's going to be a very long night, I fear. If it truly is Nihilus, this may go south.
Feel free to take that stone and show your father if you so please. Not telling you to, just if that would help you at all.
No, that makes sense. He also was able to smell the magic on you. Speaking of smells, why do the two of you? He points to.
Because of this and transform.
Okay, cool. You pointed to the two of you that are. Wait, are you still in boar form? Okay, so he didn't even question
This
you.
man just accepted it as soon as he.
Alright, cool.
He went, what is this crap? And then 1 month later.
Yeah, he's all good with it.
You just completely forgets.
He's all good with it after the Spanish.
Well, okay.
It's like,
That's. You guys really did have an interesting night. Would you like me to take care of that for you?
How so?
I could make you a vampire, or attempt to at least. It comes with some risks, as in you could become both a vampire and a lycanthrope, which would have its own problems. But the vampirism curse could also overwrite lycanthropy.
What does vampirism? What does vaporism do?
Well, you wouldn't have to breathe anymore, first of all, because you would, in fact, be living dead.
Will we be cold all the time?
no matter how many.
Well, yeah, you would be cold. You don't have any body heat when you're dead.
Will we still have our souls?
That was my
That's a
question.
good question. I suppose that's something we only learn after we're dead.
Well, I mean, yeah, but you
Again.
are dead.
Again.
Dead again?
Well, yes, of course, you have to die to be a vampire.
What kind of complications are we talking?
I have heard of certain complications with mashing two different
Well,
diseases together.
obviously, being a vampire, you would be weak to sunlight, and it would possibly kill you. If you are both vampire and... Yes, a vampire. If you're a vampire, and we're not calling it that. That's terrible. Anyways, you can.
What about a lycanthrope?
You lose the ability to turn into a full hybrid like you two are currently. You could only turn into a full animal. You would still be able to turn into a bat like I can, or you cloud and mist, but you would also be weak to silver consistently. There's a lot of things that go wrong. Basically, I don't see you getting much stronger than you are until you cure one or the other.
I do appreciate the offer, but I will have to decline.
I did hear of a certain cure for. I don't know if it was both of them or maybe just lycanthropy.
You're talking of a moonlight fruit.
Yes. Do you happen to know the whereabouts of one, or you or your father happen to have one, being fairly old?
I will try not to take offense from that.
Yeah.
Fairly aged.
You guys have a lot of wisdom.
Very mature.
Very mature.
Moonlight fruit does not last long outside of the old world. It's magical corruption of the world like you've seen in the night sky. It takes a toll. You would only be able to find it in the old world. And even then, it's rare to find more than one.
That's good to know.
Okay.
I assume you've heard of the benefits of the moonlight fruit.
I don't think I have.
It's mostly a legend. No one knows for certain anymore. There's no Luna souls left in the world that is. but it does grant powers of its own. Has its own weaknesses, just as a lycanthrope or a vampire, but it's got its pluses.
And what are these pluses? Do you know?
Yeah, the powers of the moon. No one knows for certain. I hear you can see better in the dark. That's always a bonus. But other than that, I don't know a whole lot.
Are they permanent?
It seems to be. Much as vampirism, lycanthropy is permanent.
Okay. Well, what about these potential drawbacks? Do you know about any of those?
From what I hear, you are weaker to the curses of night. Not lycanthropy or vampirism per se, but the sort of life-draining effects of a vampire's bite, for example.
Be more painful.
Precisely.
I will have to pass, and I encourage you to do the same.
Yeah, I'm okay on vampirism.
But you do what you want. That was outside of the game. You do whatever you want.
Silas,
In
I
the
would
game
like to ask
dialogue,
you a serious question.
And what can I do for you, Ghost?
If worst comes to worst with Nihilus, what would you like us to do?
Put him down like the mad dog he is, unfortunately. But if he's working with this Gorm fellow, there's not much more that can be done than a quick mercy.
Would you like to be the man to put him
Oh
down?
god, no, I don't want to kill my own brother.
Okay.
That was crazy.
Yeah. Golly.
Silkima and Ghost were both looking really intently when he said that. And as soon as he was like, no, we turned on.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I thought
he-
both. Maybe he didn't want to, but maybe he did because it's his brother. I don't know.
Is your brother... Maybe... Is this against his own will, these actions that he is? Is there a chance that that's the case?
From what I've heard of this Gorm fellow, he is aiming to free the people of the night from the bonds of not killing humans. Well, the human races, I suppose. Regardless,
That means us.
yes, pretty much all three of you among them.
Well, he's a
I'm a
bird.
bird.
It still counts.
Close enough.
Regardless, he was very upset and got exiled when he murdered a family. He was very
That'll
thirsty
do it.
one night.
Yeah.
He was thirsty one night and drew undue attention.
Oh.
Nothing good ever happens after 2 a.m. That's what my mom always said.
Did
Indeed.
you get that from How I Met Your Mother?
Shut the fuck up.
And Silas, do you have somewhere that we may rest before?
Of course, you can use this lounge as well as any of the others.
Does this mean... No, this doesn't mean we party.
Long rest? Any padded coffins that we may get quick sleep in?
Why would you want to... There's beds.
I'm just gonna say, or a bed,
You know, you hear.
There's the
It seems you are being very insensitive.
Minus one.
But
Minus one.
that's fair. That is fair.
That's a minus one charisma.
Is there anything else you guys would like to do before the night comes?
No, the night cometh.
I would like to amend what happened earlier.
I'm going to sleep while he tries to do this.
Yeah,
I am not in the room
yeah.
while he tries to vent.
The homunculus servant requires a gem worth...
Oh, okay,
100
I understand.
pieces.
Yeah, I understand.
Thought I had one. I was like, let's identify this. So...
But you do,
yeah.
don't you?
Huh?
Don't you have a gem with the
I don't. I have a goblin hand and a silver coin.
Oh, okay.
Wait, why did we think you had one?
Yeah, what? I'm confused, but whatever.
This is why. Because I didn't read requirements.
Yeah, I see. Coolio. Long rest?
Long
Yeah.
rest.
If you guys want to.
Party!
One hit point, hit dice, 4 spell slots, and wild shape.
Oh my god, I'm back to full health.
Wow, haven't seen that in a while.
Right.
That has been a while.
I guess I should leave the magical tinkering on.
While we're-
outside of this.
Once we wake up, Joe, would it be rude for us to ask for maybe some armor or weapon upgrades?
I do not think so. Do we see
Wow.
Silas?
Especially like silvered weapons.
You don't see Silas, but there is a guard standing outside the room.
Guard.
He just goes for it. Oh Lord,
God.
disadvantage.
We have a question for you.
What can I do for you?
We need to be prepared for tonight's battle.
You and everyone else here, lad.
But
That's
I
a
do
no.
not. I don't want to say. But how do I put this? We are on a level of importance that you should probably assist us in getting us some silver armor and/or weapons. One of the above.
Weapons.
Preferably weapons.
Aren't you the fuckers that got the magic? Why do you need silver when everyone else can't do that?
Sir, do I need to go to Silas, or are you going to assist us?
I'll fucking talk to Silas if you want. He's gonna tell you the same thing I'm telling you.
Well, I would prefer us to talk to Silas.
I would prefer us to.
Yeah.
Please take us to him.
Alright.
Before that,
Uh-huh.
is my arm a magical item?
That's what.
I look for, those little vials of shampoo and conditioner. Yeah, all of those.
Little soap containers.
Alright, well, as the guard walks out with you into the main room of the casino, you see there's no patrons. Everyone has been evacuated. The only people you see are lycanthropes and vampires, armed to the teeth with weapons and all sorts of other things. What? What? Why are you laughing?
No, it's just funny. It's like it's just typical.
Such crap. You guys are feeding us if you can't help us out. And
He's saying that you guys need it less than everyone else at the moment.
150 people in there. Dude, Silas has to help us out.
Okay, so he takes you. You go to a large betting table. It's a blackjack table that's been repurposed as a war table.
Pizza? No.
No,
Sponsored by.
not sponsored by.
Better pizza. Blackjack.
That's also wrong. You guys are all sorts of wrong right now. It's killing me.
Fire.
Rapid fire, yeah. So,
Silas.
what can I do for your ghost?
Why are you so distraught, Silas?
Charisma.
Matter, buddy?
Do some charisma.
Are
He's
there
been
any
drinking today.
day drinking? Are there any silvered weapons that we could steal, maybe or borrow? Not steal.
-1.
Not steal. Or borrow, perhaps, or maybe some better armor, or maybe even some magical weapons.
If you happen to have any just silver ore, I could just take that and also use it for his weapon.
Why don't you go ahead, someone roll in persuasion? Someone that has spoken.
Give it to me.
Oh,
Oh,
me?
Yeah,
you.
And we said I can't cast guidance on myself.
correct.
Can you cast guidance on me real quick? Because I rolled a 10.
The blood was not talking.
No way.
17.
Hey!
Alright.
I got 18 minus 1.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I don't have much that I can spare, though I may have a few silver-tipped arrows.
Ooh.
If nothing else.
Yeah.
Bolts and perhaps a few crossbows.
I'll take the crossbow.
Especially if we can get this guy to push some of those tips into those weapons. It's going to use them.
You did that on
You
purpose.
did. You set yourself up for a softball and smacked the homer.
That's 500.
Alright, so everyone go ahead and take, if you want to add it to your inventory, 10 silver bolts.
Well, can
I
you
don't-
use them with like knives and stuff?
Can I like melt
Can
it
you?
down?
I don't know.
I am an
you're the-
artificer.
Yeah, melting them
I
down
do
would take a
have-
long time, and it's almost night at
What's
this
your
point.
fuse?
Did he actually have
Son
crossbows
is
for
Can
us
you
too?
use the stuff together?
What was your question,
Did
second?
he have a crossbow for us
I
too?
don't think I.
Yeah, he had 3 hand crossbows.
But I do have.
Or what about your
smithing-
like tinkering?
Magical tinkering, and
Yeah.
a tiny non-magical object with a magical property.
Mm.
5 foot radius light, 6 second recorded message, odor,
That's too
non-verbal
bad.
sound.
Nope.
Yeah.
As of now, it's more like druid craft for
I
him.
can infuse
Crossbow.
items with certain
Do you have a crossbow?
artificial
No,
things.
but he has some for us.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You can
Is
Some
his
hand
hand heavy or
crossbows.
light?
Hand.
you can sneak attack with crossbows too,
I am
as long as
also
you still
going
have
to take
advantage
crossbows.
from something.
Okay, so that actually helps.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna add a crossbow hand and how many arrows?
10.
Total or each?
I think
10 each.
Oh, I give him mine too. I don't think.
Okay.
I use magic.
Crossbow bolt +1.
I was doing it for those guys. I did want some armor, but that's cool.
Yeah, crossbow bolt +1.
Yes.
10.
I like the stupid little light.
Yeah,
with
10.
armor.
Well, he got 20.
Oh crap!
Yeah, he does get 20.
He gets 20, you get 10.
You're more magical than he is.
You guys are all fairly magical.
Yeah, but we are. I mean, I wouldn't say we're all fairly magical. I would say they're fairly magical, and I would say I'm magical. But you know.
Who's gonna?
Stir die at him. Oh god, don't crush the die.
Don't step on it. It sounded like a D4.
That was a D20.
That's worse.
Okay, that's a lot better. Stepping on a D20 wouldn't be too terrible.
Oh no! Oh god, stepping on a D4.
I
Where is my D4?
don't know, wherever you left
Oh,
it.
I gave it to you actually.
Alright. So, you guys have about an hour left. Is there any other way you want to prepare before the sun goes down?
I'd like to go up to the top of the. What's our best vantage point?
You want to go to Varric's room?
Maybe.
So there's balconies on the second floor of the casino that go out kind of towards that canopy. Basically, you've got the canopy in the center and then a balcony on either side.
I'm going.
That are like, I should point it out, there's no space under the balcony. It's just more of a deck, I guess.
I think I want to get some high ground, so that's where I would probably want to go. What do you guys think?
Yeah, that's great for me. I wanna be able to visualize a choke point. That's all that I need. We're just gonna drop a moonbeam on it, and they're all gonna turn into humans and take damage.
I'm going to work on.
So yeah, I'll be with Sakura.
You're gonna work on what?
some armor.
Sukama. It's Sukama. I'm
With
sorry.
like the Warforged parts?
Sukama,
Yeah.
and Nina, you go
Okay.
also.
I got it backwards.
You gotta learn.
I don't
So-
think I'll get done, but I'll work on
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a d20.
Wait, what is he doing?
it. With what? Just flat D20?
Let's go with sleight of hand.
21.
Okay.
Whoa.
So how we're gonna do it is I'm gonna do a point system, and once you've accrued enough points, you'll create the armor. And it's a quarter of whatever you roll, which is 5 points. You need to get to 50 points.
Oh, so. Okay.
So I'll keep track of that. Cool. Also, I totally just came up with that on the spot. I'm pretty proud of it.
Yeah, that
Anyways.
that kind of blows for me, though.
Yeah, it's
What
not
did you
too
get?
bad.
5.
No, I didn't know what you're doing though.
I'm working on some armor.
Oh, nice.
An undisclosed thing.
Oh. Too
Ooh,
bad.
that could be interesting. Okay. Anyways, anything else for you guys?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. So as the sun slowly begins to set, the night sky begins to come through. Not what?
I just remember that I can concentrate on spells even when I'm wild shaped.
Oh, it's not the normal dark night sky we're used to. It's the neon green and blue, and yellow, I suppose, of the night sky in the Black Gold Lines. You heard the marching before you saw it.
Is it cloudy?
No, it's a clear sky, and
Good.
the bright colored stars. The whole scene creates a dark contrast, or creates a very big contrast with the horde of people marching up each street you can see. You got people coming on the left, on your right, and from in front of you.
Ghost.
Yes. Sagama.
Tonight would be a beautiful night if there weren't 600 hybrids marching towards us.
Roll perception.
Yeah. Oh. I feel like it may be more than 600.
While he's doing that.
14?
All right, yeah, so you can tell it's actually less than 600.
Less than 600? No. It's probably because they're going to the other place.
How much?
Maybe we should have warned them.
Oh, yeah. That's actually roughly. Well, we kind of saw that coming, though, because weren't they going to.
They left.
They're going. Yeah, but they all left. Okay. Well, they chased them down.
So it's only about 200 people you can tell right now,
I tell.
which not a small number
Mhm.
by any means, but
I tell Ghost, and I ask him, can you communicate with Silas?
Is he within 30 feet?
Identify him?
within 30 feet,
Uh huh.
yes, he went up onto the I'm blanking on the word I said already.
Terrace.
Yeah, terrace. That's a good word for it. He went up onto the terrace with you.
Then, yeah, I'm going to telepathically talk to Silas. What am I saying to him?
There's roughly 200 soldiers compared to 600.
Silas,
I'm gonna actually.
there are the 200 of the 600 that we saw. Now, some of those 600 could have just been like not siege type warriors, but just to be careful.
Rally.
Keep an eye out.
Well, I appreciate that heads up. I don't know how to say this without sounding like an asshole, but I can also count.
Well,
But I
sounded
appreciate you trying to communicate.
Well,
It's a very much appreciated skill.
Did you relay that information of how he responded?
yeah.
I apologize.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, vampires.
She's like, yeah, grouchy. We are having.
Hey, he did say he was trying to not be an ass about it.
And then
I
the
don't know
butt.
if that really excuses it.
Yeah. That's like
Hey, not to
saying,
be a
hey,
total
not to be a jerk, but yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah, basically.
It's like no offense. No offenses.
No offense, but
Offense.
totally is offense.
So if anyone wants to roll perception, well, yeah, if you want to roll perception, if you're looking over the crowd trying to see what's going on here.
This guy does. Boom, big 16.
Okay. Well, that's enough to see on a rooftop almost directly across from you. And this is a fairly tall building, but you are still looking up. It's 12 stories up.
Mm-hmm.
You see two men with very long shadows cast down the building. And if you were to make a guess, you would guess that they are Nihilus and Gorm.
I was gonna guess Radicus.
I had to stop and think about who that was.
We killed him. Or, sorry, dude got motorboated into death.
Exactly. See, you're all calling him Radicus now.
I never said his name.
You said we killed him, and we have only killed the one rat. That rat was Radicus.
As you look up, you see them
I'm not going to communicate that those two are over there to
Silas.
For -1, you're very persuasive.
You see them climb onto a dream skimmer and begin to rise towards the top of the tower.
High tower.
Yes.
It's kind of cool. I kind of
No,
Wait. Can we just blow up the skimmer?
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. So can I start taking shots?
Do you have a way to do that?
Dude, I'm gonna take a pot shot at him.
I'm the engine.
I'm gonna take a pot shot at one of them with my crossbow.
If you're aiming for the engine, you're going to be rolling with disadvantage.
Wait, it comes from the sky.
How fast is this thing?
It's like a car. It's like a flying car.
So basically it's going 40 miles an hour and I can't keep up.
Let's assume, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I also switched my spell up, but I didn't switch my spell up. I don't want a whole person. I want this.
And I'm going to roll Nihilus's perception. He's focused on the huge crowd gathered in front of him.
Can I? Is Varric anywhere nearby? Can we see him, or is he still up top?
You haven't seen him.
Okay, I'm gonna blow my horn of silent alarm and
To Varric?
yeah, and hope he understands.
What's the
what
range
hell
on that?
600 feet.
Yeah, it's not enough.
Whoa.
This guy is not.
What
here.
floor are we on? Just the bottom floor?
You guys are on the second floor.
Ah, okay.
I also don't think like it really 600 feet. It's probably the whole tower. It's probably just somewhere else, or it's a really big tower.
It's a really big tower.
Yeah, but that's so many floors.
It
It's
is a lot of floors. That's if you think 15 feet per floor.
30 floors. Is that what that looks like?
Yeah.
Wait, 24.
If it's 15 feet per floor, that's
It's like 12 floors.
30.
I guess it adds up. I guess you probably.
Yeah, I
have
guess
15
that's
feet
20 floors.
Yeah.
15
Yeah.
feet per floor is 20 floors. Yeah, it's probably taller than that.
I don't know if I don't remember if I ever established how tall it is. It's a 60 floor tower.
So they're moving probably at what, 40 miles per hour, going pretty fast.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try to get him to slow down just for a moment with my minor illusion. If possible.
How?
I'm gonna
What?
create a-
What illusion are you creating? What are
I'm
you
gonna
doing?
create
the illusion of a wall.
the illusion of a wall.
Okay.
See, as they come up, I mean, magic they're pretty unfamiliar with because this world is void of it. So I would imagine for a moment, even if only for a couple seconds, there would be a a reaction that we.
Where are you putting this wall?
I'm putting this wall floating in the sky directly in front of them, exactly 30 by 40 feet.
Just a wall.
Brick wall. And we're going to put it in front of them, and it's going to scare the crap out of them.
But the wall is painted like.
You know what? I'm gonna give you. They're gonna roll
With
wisdom
reflective
checks.
Paint, so it just blinds them.
Okay, so the Nihilus is not phased at all.
Freaking Nihilus,
The
man.
werebore is like, what the fuck? What the hell?
Who's driving the thing?
Nihilus.
Well,
Well, actually, no. It's a third entity.
what do they think?
Yeah, that's all I'm getting at.
Are they
And
going to
I'll-
drive him into a wall? I'm not going to be the guy that drives my boss.
I know. He's got to be freaked out. I'll even gladly roll it like a disadvantage for deception or something.
All you can tell is the fucking. It's a shadow.
Okay. They go through the wall.
Yeah.
I tried.
Third entity's
Tried to break the game. I was told I could.
I was promised game breaking.
I know.
I mean, it was a smart move, and you did very well against the werebore. Against Gorm.
This one was just a toss-up.
Yeah.
It's all good.
It's just those rolls of the dice. Alright.
Rolls.
Yeah.
So,
I think we're just going to...
well, as they're escaping, you hear the army begin to converge on the door and attack.
I would like to just moonbeam the door.
Okay.
What exactly does Moonbeam do?
I will read the
You
entire
moon-
thing.
Oh Lord!
A silvery pale beam
I'm just gonna roll
of pale light shines down in a
average
5-foot
constitution
radius.
check.
5-foot radius, so it's 10 feet diameter. 40-foot high cylinder, centered on a point within range. Until the spell ends, dim light fills the cylinder. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time, or on a turn, or starts its turn here, it is engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain. It must make a Constitution saving throw. It takes 2d10 radiant damage on a failed save, on a failed stage, or half as much damage on a successful one. A shape changer makes it at disadvantage. If it fails, it instantly reverts to its original form and can't assume a different form until it leaves the spell's light.
What is your save?
13.
Okay, so here's how I'm rolling this. I rolled an average of all the d20s I have here,
Okay.
and however that worked out is how the spell affects all of the werewolves, everything going through the spell.
Nice.
They failed.
Nice.
Because I'm not going to sit here and roll for 200. Let's fucking be honest. I'm not going to spend 15 minutes doing that when we're only recording an hour at this time. So, they fail.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll. Tell me how much damage it is.
Not a ton of damage. It's modest. It's more that they're just not werewolves anymore. And it's radiant damage, so I don't know if that affects vampires different. It's 10 damage. It's average damage.
Okay.
10 radiant damage. And everything in the sphere is no longer, in the 10-foot
Okay.
diameter, is no longer a werewolf.
So you hear the screams of people as they run through this moon, as they approach this moonbeam.
Uh-huh.
As they scream out in pain.
Classic.
This classic. I was about to say this is like the fucking white phosphorus scene from fucking Spec Ops: The Line.
Ugh.
It's rough,
Not a good look.
but it's also, a very triumphant moment as you actually you do something very helpful to defend the area.
Say that to Silas.
Can I?
How about that for usefulness?
Pick one of these three.
Can you see that?
The cool one.
Can I
The Joker one. Okay.
also cast Fairy Fire in that same-ish area?
What does Fairy Fire do?
Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet. Any creature within the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails a dexterity saving
Sweet.
throw.
Okay.
For
Yeah,
the
just
duration,
pick one of them.
objects and affected creatures
Okay,
shed
let me see.
dim light in a 10-foot radius. Any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it.
Okay.
That's cool. So it just gives us advantage on attack.
Can't benefit from being invisible, too.
So I'm kind of I just had Logan pick a d20, Eli pick a d20. Ironically, pick the pink one. That's great. That's for the enemies. I'll tell you why that's ironic later. You picked the Joker one, which is for your friendlies. It's going to be rolled at advantage at this point, and I'm going to roll it each round to figure out who is winning, who is doing better in combat during that round between the enemies and your friendlies.
Nice.
I've also rolled to determine how many rounds until the rest of the force shows up.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
I'm just curious, were they preoccupied searching the other?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go ahead and roll for this round. And I'm going to give each of you an action, give you guys some time to deliberate how you want to approach what's going on. But first, I'm going to roll to see who's winning. And since you guys... Never mind, they're already doing better. The good guys, the vampires and all them are winning. The good guys are winning.
Fire me up.
You
I'm just curious. Oh, yeah, they were definitely winning, no matter what. So, what are you guys going to do? What is your approach?
Do we see Gora?
Gorm?
Gorm?
Yeah.
Gora.
Yeah, he's flying up the
flying around.
tower.
Dude, I
Still
want to
going
just...
up?
Obviously, I can't... I mean, honestly, the only thing I can do is maybe take some pot shots.
Oh my
Alright,
god.
yeah.
It is... Yeah.
Uh-huh. That would be very helpful.
Guys, you remember earlier when I said, do any of you guys have a mirror?
You have a mirror.
I have a steel mirror.
Alright. I'm also going to give Silas a turn.
Nice.
As he's...
Does anybody have fire of any ranged fire
Yeah.
of any kind?
I got
Because I
ranged
have
fire.
oil and blast.
Oh, that's so hype. Yeah, I can throw fire.
Bro, let me shoot that at...
The doorway.
Actually, that's probably...
Well, I guess it might not be a good idea to light a fire in the building. I guess we could kind of throw
Just
it out.
block everyone in with fire
Yeah.
when everyone's weak to fire.
There's no way.
No, let me
all of them
take...
are
Let me
already
use
in the
that... Let me
building.
take a pot shot at that vehicle, bro.
I like the idea.
Might as well.
Doesn't hurt to try.
Doesn't hurt to try.
Okay. Well, okay, yeah.
And then you throw in the thing outside? The oil outside?
I thought he was going to light something
Oh, I have fire.
and then... Oh, okay, yeah. I can pour whatever on his, arrows and light that on fire.
Yep.
I think. And then, yeah, I should have enough left to do that.
So we doing fire arrows or like an explosion?
Fire arrows.
Or explosion.
Explosion would work better against the
It would,
vehicle.
but I just got hit. Let's do explosion. We gotta gamble.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Alright.
We're going for it. Give me that
Um,
crossbow.
Do you say that consumes the entire thing? Yeah.
Of oil?
Yeah.
Yes. And you're going for an explosion?
Yep.
Okay. So, I'm going to have you roll for attack. I am sorry to say that does not hit.
What did you roll?
That's 6.
Tough.
That's 6?
What's your
I
modifier?
don't
It
understand.
should be a +3 because it should be a dexterity.
You should have
Dexterity
a
is plus 5.
3. Yeah.
Oh, +5, correct.
11 does not hit.
No. Does not hit a moving vehicle, hundreds of feet above you.
What if 16 of it? Actually, not 10.
So as you fire at the vehicle,
Mm-hmm.
Silas turns and sees you firing off arrows, looks up to where you're firing and realizes, oh shit. And he runs inside towards the elevator that goes up to the top of the building.
Uh-huh.
I think we should go with.
I was waiting to see if you guys would go for the elevator or not, honestly. But also, Silas immediately runs for the elevator.
Okay. Yeah, we can go with them.
Yeah,
My moonbeam stays down there.
I forget.
Yeah, that's fine.
Dude, I totally
And
forgot
fairy
we were
fire.
on, the tippy top of the
Uh-huh.
that was
That's
a
yeah.
waste.
That's fine.
Hopeless.
Still consumed, yeah, because he missed.
Yeah.
Well, dude,
Wait, it was a good idea.
how do we, on average, roll below?
What do you mean,
10.
we?
I feel like
Yeah.
consensus. I don't know.
You guys have some rough rolls.
You just
We
definitely
definitely have
have the
some
negatives better.
I have rolled a couple ones this session.
Alright. So you guys follow him into the
Yeah, we
elevator?
gotta.
Alright. So Maria also follows. So there is currently the 8 of you. Between you 3.
Yeah.
Infernus,
Well, do we
Sip,
want
Core.
the 3 down there?
Do you want them 3 following you?
Rip.
Does it look like they're doing fine without us? They got the moonbeam.
Seems like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They can come up with us.
They
Because
also
I think
have
we're about to go
advantage.
get. I think we're about to get walked by these guys.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
It's going to be a hard fight. I'm not
Yeah.
going to lie.
Take me up. I'm so excited.
Yeah, those dudes also have advantage, so they'll be fine without us.
So you guys go up the elevator. I'm going to say this takes a full turn of combat, so...
Hello, Silas, my brother. No.
Alright, they do have advantage.
Mr. Minus.
Good guys, as you look out the glass windows on the front of the building where the elevator is, because the way it works, the whole building, front entrance is on the south, because it's really easy to just keep it south as an entrance.
Mm-hmm.
And the wall is just basically glass windows going all the way up with the elevator on the outside. You can see outside as they are starting to struggle a little bit in the fight.
Oh.
They're doing all right.
I'm sorry. Glass windows?
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's night-ish now. Okay, never mind.
What?
Because if there's glass windows and we can see outside, that means sunlight can get in.
Oh yeah, the vampires. So
Yeah.
yeah, kind of an oxymoron of a command structure. I don't know.
There's
they have
stairs.
shade structures.
There's stairs.
There's another
In
elevator.
the daytime.
Fuck you guys.
During the-
I was just trying to give you a window so you could see what was going on. Setting the scene,
They're all
but okay.
They're like specially proofed windows.
They're
that-
UV
One way,
windows.
Yeah,
one way.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
I thought of that. And I'm
You
like, wait
see
a
your
minute.
people dying.
Wait a minute. Wait just a minute.
You see
I'm
the
thinking
people
about
dying,
these
and you know
windows.
what you think about?
How to kill vampires with a window.
You think about the glass.
Fucking hell. Okay, you see your people losing the fight. Fuck you guys. And as you come to the top, you're getting closer, you can see off in the distance lights. Like little lights. Sort of like torches.
Crowds.
Almost exactly like torches.
Almost like
Yeah, almost
400 people marching
definitely torches. You
Some
can,
might say torches.
Some might say torches held by 400 dudes.
you can see people
Chanting
converging,
a war chant.
coming. Yeah, exactly.
They're
You
all,
see
oh,
the people
ah,
coming up.
oh, ah.
And you can tell
Like that.
they'll be here in a few minutes.
Gorm, gorm, gorm.
Exactly.
I think they're just chanting, "We hate rules.
We
Let us
hate-
kill humans. We hate rules. Let us kill."
Pretty much, yeah.
Let's go, guys.
And as you reach the top, the door opens, and you are greeted by an unfortunate scene as Silas yells, "No!"
There's dead.
And you see Nihilus remove his blade from Varric's throat.
So can I like heal?
Do we have a
word
word
or?
Fuck.
Yeah, I could have prepared
Fuck.
to save the dead or
Can I
something.
can I shoot a bolt at Nihilus?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
It is a silver bolt.
Come on, baby. Give me something.
Does
But
silver
wait.
affect vampires?
Yeah.
Dude.
Not like it affects werewolves.
How?
I thought
A
you
9.
explained
A
this.
4 plus 5. 9.
You know what's really funny? That's a
Is
D12.
Oh, okay.
You rolled the wrong one.
No, good catch.
And 9 is pretty good.
Is
then.
that,
Is
why
it?
you're, is that why
Good
you're
catch.
rolling so
no,
bad?
No, that's a
No,
good catch.
that was a one-time thing.
Woohoo!
That's a 23. That's got to be something.
That hits.
Thank God. What do you mean that?
Barely? Just barely?
I'm looking for the fucking
He's at like 19.
thing.
I swear.
No, it definitely hits. There's no way that does not hit. Wait.
Why do you keep saying it like a question?
There's no way, right? This is happening.
No, I'm saying it does not not hit. It hits. It hits. I have the stat sheet in front of me. It hits.
Is Silas already gone, or is he in range of me touching him?
What did you do?
I need to touch my brother. Oh.
I'm assuming this is for a spell.
Yes, for heroism.
Okay. Yes, that's fine. You
Okay,
can do
yeah.
that.
I cast heroism on my boy Silas over there.
Okay.
He's got bravery and also has.
Vampires are undead, right?
Yes.
According to the rules. Cool.
He also has plus 3 HP.
Okay.
You went from 94 to 97.
Yeah.
All right. So you fire off the bolt, Tsukuma, and it. How much damage did you do? We didn't roll
We forgot
damage.
to
Was it a sneak attack?
Yeah, it's a sneak attack. Has to be.
I'm going to rule it as a sneak attack because he was technically engaged with
So-
Varric's dying body.
Crossbow hand, damage. Come on, buddy. What?
Actual
A
die,
four.
bro.
4 plus a
6 plus a 6.
6 plus a 6?
2d6.
6.
And another one?
Nice. 16 damage.
14
Wait,
damage.
14 damage?
14 damage.
Nice, that's good.
That's cooking,
Then you got
boys.
-1 to
We
math,
only have
too.
to get another
Yeah.
80 on that.
Only level
That's
one
pretty
bonus.
good. Okay. I should pull my note back up. Sticky note.
How much health do we think this guy has? All right.
420.
I think significantly more than 9.
Is
If this guy
I had
had
to
2
do math.
hundo, I
Sorry.
don't think I'd be surprised. Unfortunately,
We'd have to. This is gonna be a grind.
but there's like 8 of us.
that's true.
Oh
Still a
yeah,
lot
I
of
forgot the
people.
boys are with us. Or the dudes.
All right. And as the bolt pierces into Nihilus's hand, knocking the dagger out.
Nice.
Woo!
Jesus, that's loud. Okay.
Oh, it's just water bottle.
Yeah. As that happens, Nihilus lets out a yell. You bastards! And the shadows in the room grow longer.
And Silas turns on us.
No. Silas rushes forth, and as he does, the shadows creep up on the walls and create a sort of capsule over him, Gorm, and Nihilus.
The 3 of them.
Yeah, and you can no longer see them.
Son of a gun.
In my
Good thing I cast bravery on him.
even for me with dark vision, that's
Yes, you cannot see them at all. And in the darkness, you can hear. That's hard to do. I'm out of breath already. Like my throat's all fucked up still. Anyways, you hear an evil laugh, and the shadows grow to light spots that look like eyes.
And we leave. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
And out walks a third figure that you can't make any details out on. He is just made of shadow.
It's God.
So I suppose magic lives in this world after all.
I point to.
He's looking at you three.
You?
Everyone roll a wisdom. Everyone roll a fear save.
I get advantage against being
What
scared.
is that, wisdom?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just roll your wisdom.
21.
You're not scared.
That's right, I'm not.
really bad.
But Eli sure
13.
is.
13.
You are very shaken. What did you roll?
Like a 3.
Why didn't you roll a die, bro?
Why are you?
It doesn't matter. It's all a crap shot.
You're not shitting your pants like you were with Silas, but you are
dribbling down the
a
list.
little bit, yeah. No, you can tell this. Whatever this is in front of you, this is not human. Crazy how one job had turned into such a cluster. What's worse, Kerra got caught in the middle of a whole new situation with the vampires and lycanthropes. In the middle of the night, things got rowdy with a group of wereboars attacking, and as soon as things calmed down a bit, a call came through. A voice in his head. A hollow imitation of a voice rang in his head. Kerra, I must speak with you. Following the call, an image of a nearby safe house implanted itself in his head, along with directions for him to follow. Creepy, as she always knew where he is and where he needs to go. Without hesitation, he flees the scene, giving next to no explanation. Despite the confused cries of his new acquaintances, Kerra rushed off into the night. He had always heard how dangerous the Diamond District was, but he had never actually been to confirm the rumors. Now,
As he wanders the streets with naught but the neon sky and mana-drenched streets to light his way, to guide him, he could hear it. The twisted cries of wicked beasts, likely the feral vampires or the bestial lycanthropes. Either way, they were bad news. And moving alone like this was a big risk, but Kerra was certain his patron would be furious if he brought the others with him. Following the maze-like streets exactly as he was told, the Warforged came to an abandoned clothes store. At first, he was unsure if it was the right place, since every building seemed abandoned, but the directions had never been wrong before. Inside, he looked for his usual dead drop, a loose tile on the wall next to the doorframe. Inside was something new, though. Usually, he received a letter, a picture, something vague, but all he found was a strange white stone, no larger than a gold coin. A strange compulsion overtook him as he took the stone in the flat of his palm and gripped it, eyes closed, tightening his grip until the stone shattered. When Kerra opened his eyes again, he stood in an unfamiliar chamber, blue and purple mists clouding his surroundings with the stars overhead. Directly in front of him, the mist began to coalesce into the face of an older woman. Features obscured, but he recognized her immediately. Opening his mouth to speak, Kerra realized he couldn't form words. All that came out was muffled sounds.
Don't worry, my sweet. You are not in any danger here, but the magic of the stone is taxing and I could not swing two-way communication. So here we are, you and me, with only my words. Don't worry, darling. I'll make this quick. I'm aware that you have made a commitment. In fact, that's why I have summoned you. You've made some interesting new friends, the only wielders of natural magic, aside from dear old Varric, that is. My, he is quite the man, is he not? I digress. These three you have met, I would like you to stay with them a while. They are your current contract. Aid them however you can. Why, madam, you might ask, could you speak? Though I think we both know you wouldn't, actually. Regardless, just know they are quite important. Their journey is only the beginning, and I think we shall both find it quite interesting to see where it takes them. They shall become powerful, as shall you, if you continue to help them. There is only one thing you should know: the moonlight fruit. The ancient and powerful fruit rests near an object I desire, an artifact from the old world. The fruit itself would also give you or your friends many boons, should any of you be wise enough to take advantage. I hear there are groups gathering that may lead you into the old world and offer support in their exploration. I implore you to journey with companions, as they would undoubtedly be vital in your survival in such a dangerous place. Now, my pet, I have told you all I wish. Besides, you have much to do, and I have kept you far too long. When you awaken, you will be refreshed, as though the last day had not happened. If you are to reunite with your friends, you should move quickly. A dream skimmer awaits on the roof of the building you sleep in now. Take it and find your friends in the Moss Tower. The casino will undoubtedly be under siege by the time you arrive.
Kerra's eyes grew hazier, obscuring even more of the face of his employer, as all faded to black. His eyes shot open as he lay on his back in the dark room, almost too dark to see where he was. With a great effort, the Warforged forced open a false wall in the clothes shop and made his way up the stairs in the back of the building to the roof. It was all quite a lot to take in, but if Casino was truly under siege, things could be dire for his new friends, and he would be needed. With all possible haste, he rushed off into the night with the roaring engine of the Dream Skimmer as his wardroom. Before long, Kerra could see the torches of an army, the flames of battle, an eerie familiarity to the sight as memories itched at the back of his mind. Worst of all, he saw what looked like a vampire and a wereboar disembark their own Dreamer Skimmer on the rooftop balcony. Landing on the balcony himself, he rushed to the door, only to find it locked. A small crack between the doors allowed him the view of what looked to be the vampire and wereboar from before over the body of Nihilus Moss, and Nihilus Moss charging them. The others were all at the elevator's door, but a thick, dark shadow covered his opening. I wonder what he will do.
Bye.